you a song, but only if you had the sheep. I don't like the Japanese version, I think. Oh! Oh, yeah! I love when I have a hunch and it pays off. And she's singing the theme tune. Isn't that nice? In a very anime voice. Maybe the...
Hello everyone. Welcome in CPC. Welcome in CPC Gamer, welcome in Libel. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estáis? I hope you're all having a wonderful night / evening / whatever time zone you're in. And today we're going to keep playing some more. I'm doing well. I was doing was studying as nobody expected. I was doing another lab report. And I think I got it like 50% of the way done. I think I can finish it tomorrow, which is a big relief. And I think I'm just doing very well. Like I'm sorry I didn't stream last Saturday, but I went to see Glass Onion with some friends. Oh my god, that's such a good movie. Like if you haven't seen, well, you cannot do it right now, but December 23rd, Glass Onion releases on Netflix. You have to see it. It's a great whodunit. Always with the studying. Yeah, always with the studying. You're right, CPC. But yeah, Glass Onion. Keep it around. Keep that name around. Because it's so good. And if you haven't watched the first movie, Knives Out, also go watch it. It's fucking amazing. I cannot express how much I love those two movies together. Like I love them. Like they are fantastic ways to reinvent the whodunit genre. And look at me, I'm just literally talking about the movie without starting the video game. Okay, hold up. I'm going to do that real quick. Music, please. There you go. There we go. Okay. But yeah, last week I was doing that, and yeah, I think I have like enough time to. Well, let me pump up the volume a little bit more. There we go. And yeah, I think today will be like probably not 3 hours, but maybe like 2.5. And probably later I will raid into Right Queue as usual, but yeah, let's just jump right into it. The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, Trial number 5, which is like the middle point, because this is like a collection of 2 games, so it's supposed to be the middle point. When I awoke the following morning, Susato-san was already gone. Outside the window, the rain came down in sheets. And so began an even longer day than the last, one that I will remember for the rest of my days. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? Is everyone having a nice weekend? 17th of April, 9:32 AM, the Old Bailey, defendant's antechamber. Oh, I have to do Gina's voice right out. Okay, I need to like... I need to prepare myself. Good morning, Gina. Oh good, you're not speaking. Thank you so much for that. I'm determined to prove your innocence today. I'm sure we can do it. So where's your friend then? Sorry? You know, her and the fancy dress. Susarto, or Susarto, or however you want to say it. I don't know. Ah, Miss Susato had to leave early this morning. He was already gone by the time I woke up. Alright with that, are you? Forget about me if you like. Go and see her off. It's fine. Yeah, because Susato had to go back to Japan because her father was getting too ill. And they didn't know, like... And the trip to Japan was like 40 days or something like that. So she wanted to get there right away. But we did see her speaking with Shons like at the crack of dawn, so we don't know what's going on there. It's not as though Miss Susato and I want to meet again one day. Even so. But you, Gina, you only get one chance. This trial today is all we have. Good morning, you two. Is this Shons or Iris? Probably Iris, yeah. Gato! Gatito. Neko. Cat. Le shot. And that's all the ways that I know how to say cat in any language. Oh god, how do I do the Iris again? Oh, you managed to sleep. Bless you, Wahai. Wahai, bless you. Iris, what are you doing here? What do you mean? When a friend is in need, we need a shower report. Isn't that right, Waggy? The cat is just... Please let me go home, I just want to chill. Look. Waggy! Great way to show your support, kitty. Maybe have a nose around. What harm can it do? Oh, that reminds me. I bought a paper on the way here. Now, would you look at the good news or the bad news? What do you say, Rono? Genie? Oh, well, I think I would rather get the bad news out of the way first. No, always take the good news first. You might not live to hear the bad. Ah, that's like an interesting way of thinking. Because, like, I've never heard anyone say, please give me the good news first. Like, so far in my life I've only heard people say, and me myself included say, first the bad news and then the good news. So, very weird that Gina wants to hear the good news first. Hold up, let me check my volume. Hold up. Ah, there we go, much better. I think this should be better. There we go. Yes, that question always gives away people's personalities. Wow, everyone is a pessimist in my life then. Yeah, let's not go there. Let's just not go there. Alright then, I will give you the bad news first. A record amount of rain has fallen this morning, and carriages all over the capital are struggling to move. Huh? The bad news was a weather report? So I hope that Susie made her train to Dover, and that the train isn't delayed on its way to the port. Gosh, yes. Alright then, so what's the good news? Well, the rain is forecast to subside this afternoon. So even if the train is delayed, it should be able to make up the time later. But what if we need to go there to solve the case arc? What then? What are you talking about, Empirical Woodland? Welcome in Empirical Woodland. Thank you so much for being here. Are you talking about the weather? I used to live near Dover. Nice place. Bluebirds all over the damn place. Huh. Bluebirds. Like, in my city, the only recognizable bird that we have are... what are they called in English? I don't know the name in English. They're called urracas. They're like everywhere. That and also pigeons. Well, that is good news, isn't it? I couldn't give a monkeys, really. If only all good news cancelled out the bad.
Look, this trial has made the headlines too.
Oh, okay, so that was like a news that was like neutral, it didn't matter. Damn bluebirds ruining the white cliffs of Dover.
Bamboo precious in big bursts of plunder. See?
Wait, did the Haikyuu guy from the previous trial write this? This is something like he would write.
How do you like that?
Well, then they what they want. See if I care. I can't, because you are covering your face.
Don't worry, Bruno will soon show everyone that this headline is nonsense.
I will?
And then, in tomorrow's papers, the headlines will be... This church diver is done less to gooder. Isn't that right, Bruno?
Oh, yes. Let's hope so. Iris is so full of life and positivity. I love her so much. Like, we all need an Iris in our lives.
Of course they will. I have absolute faith in you.
My heart is growing 3 times its size.
How was that? I was trying to sound like Susie. Did it work? Did it?
It's like she was still here. Today's paper has been entered into the court record. This is going to be relevant. This is going to be relevant. Oh my god. The rain is going to be important.
Good luck then, Bruno. I will do what I can.
Let me check out the paper real quick. Oh my god, we have like all of this. Oh, this is going to be a long case. We already have this much evidence. Oh god. Okay. Let's see. So we have the paper with his face.
Broker purchase in big burst plunder. How awful. For Ginny, I mean.
But tomorrow's headline will be Discharge Diver is done less do gooder, right?
Yes, something like that. If possible, I would like to go even bigger.
Bigger? How?
Pickpocket protects players post-trial. Perhaps?
Is she going to become a superhero? Protects planet?
Oh, I can't wait for tomorrow now. It's going to be so great.
Oh, it's like something here. How do I turn this thing? Okay. Something landed overseas from Ministry of Justice. There's like a question mark here. Okay, classified secrets. Something. Having Henry Boom? I don't know what this is. I'm going to just inspect it. It's time to hear the law. Welcome in, Blue Parrot.
There is a sensational story lower down the front page as well, look. Ministry Mall?
Oh, Ministry Mall. That's what it says.
Classified secrets may have been leaked overseas from the Ministry of Justice.
For a 10-year-old. Iris certainly has her finger on the pulse of world news. Isn't this just like every 10-year-old nowadays? Hello, welcome in. Alright, let's see.
About secret communications between Great Britain and its allies. Apparently, they are being intercepted by hostile nations.
Which nations? I am very curious to know about that. Communications are being intercepted? But how would somebody be doing that?
That's the question, isn't it? I've come up with 3 different possible methods so far.
Is Iris going to end up working for the government in the future? Is this how her story is going to play out?
Are you looking for any career, Bruno?
No, of course not. I wonder. Perhaps this is what Lord Strongheart was talking about yesterday.
Yes, it could be. And it could explain why he has Grexy running from pillar to post at the moment.
The details of today's paper have been updated. Okay. It's WikiLeaks all over again. Yeah. Yeah, we already read this.
Obviously, I don't know the law like Susie does, but still. I will shoot everyone! I will be by your
I'm not sure. I'm not sure that big thing is as comforting as you think it is, to be honest. But thank you, Iris. That is very kind of you. Also, yeah, it's like the late 1800s. So the enemy is the rising power of Prussia/Germany.
Oh yeah, Iris. Yes, Ginny?
Oh, I need to like switch from their voice, and it's like takes me too much.
Well, I was wondering, is all. About Charles. Did they fix him up alright? Yes, the operation was a great success. But Hurley still hasn't come around yet.
Ooh. Okay, so we know that this is not true, because we saw Sean speaking with Susato. So, is he faking that he's still, like, sleeping? So that he can maybe do some investigations while no one is paying attention to him? Ooh, this maybe he just appears in the middle of the trial with a definitive evidence or something.
Ask a friend of mine at Scotland Yard to send a telegram as soon as he wakes up.
I'm sure Gregson will let us know the moment there's news.
Oh, right.
No Susato-san and no Mr. Sholmes. We're fucked. It's all down to me today. It's all down to me today. To prove that Gina is innocent of this crime. Miss Gina Lestrade, counsel for the defense. The trial is about to begin. Please make your way into the courtroom.
Time then.
Yes? Let's go, Gina. Iris. Runo walking into the courtroom with two literal children behind him. He is literally Phoenix Wright reincarnate. Well, he truly is the ancestor of Phoenix Wright. He's carrying all of these children around with him. Poor Gina. She's trying to put on a brave face, but I can tell she's worried and scared. I have to believe in her from start to finish. That's the weapon that will secure our victory here. If I learned anything from my great friend, it's that. No, Kazuma, come back. We miss you. Of course, bringing kids to the stand and interviewing animals. Exactly. And also adopting a lot of kids. There's like this web comic. Well, there's like this Phoenix Wright comic. Like Miles goes into enters the office, and there's like 5 literal children like inside of Phoenix's office, and it's like Emma, Maya, and all the other characters. Like very weird that Phoenix keeps adopting all of these kids. 17th of April, 10 a.m. The Old Bailey courtroom. Oh boy. Oh, how did I do his voice? In the name of Her Majesty the Queen. No, that's not how I did it. That sounds like he's dying.
In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session. This trial shall determine the guilt of or innocence of...
I cannot do this voice. Hold up, I need to like drink some water first. How did I do this voice? Like I thought that I had to pull my throat backwards, but like I'm going to pour myself some water first. Because this voice is not working. I think it's been like 3 streams without doing the judge voice, so it's perfectly normal that I've forgotten. Ooh, that's cold water.
No, I cannot do this.
Oh. I cannot do this voice chat. I'm very sorry. Let me try something else. I'm trying to think. Let me like do some tests real quick. Okay, I'm trying to do some tests with my mic muted so that you won't hear my dumb coughs. Give me like a second.
This trial shall determine the guilt or innocence of Miss Gina Lestrade. I now call upon the counsels for the prosecution and defense to declare their willingness to proceed.
Oh, Band 6, his voice is like very deep, right? The prosecution is ready. The defense is ready. He's like so nervous.
Lord Band 6.
My lord. Oh, we have a bot, ladies and gentlemen. Pam 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 pam. First time chat. Wow, thank you so much for being here. It's been lovely. I'm going to give you a special treatment just for that. How do I do this? There we go. Alright.
Remind me, how many years ago was it that you withdrew from the Public Prosecution Service?
Wait. Oh, I'm sorry, Empirical Woodland. I was too weak for you. I wanted to redeem that offer. Wait, which offer? Oh, the offer from the bot. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry, Empirical Woodland. Maybe someone else will come around to offer us that. Who knows? We have to believe. Remind me, how many years ago was it that you withdrew? Yeah, we already read this. Yeah, this guy keeps coming back just for us. Very, very sus of him, I will say. Okay, sorry. I'm like a bit. It was some 5 years ago, my lord.
Yes, and then 2 months ago, you resurfaced somewhat unexpectedly. And here you are again today. Are there some circumstances of which the court should be aware that have led to this erratic behavior? In what one might describe as your former life, 5 years have passed. You dealt exclusively in matters concerned with the highest echelons.
Is it echelons? Echelons? I think it's echelons.
Echelons of society and government.
Really?
Yet today, you choose to try a simple case of burglary and murder. I confess, I find it more than a little befuddling, Counsel.
There are 2 types of person I cannot abide. Firstly, those wealthy scoundrels who hide behind a mask of philanthropy to cheat the public at large. Wait, is Van Six a communist? Wait, hold up. Wait. This changes everything. No, it doesn't, but it's like funny to think that this guy dressing like this is... Right, okay, I'm just going to go move on.
But Mr. McGillet, who you defended against the Reaper 2 months ago.
Yes, I had just about managed to work that out. Thank you. Magnus McGildet. If I had known what a monster he was, I never would have defended him. And secondly, even more loathsome. Those will scoundrels who masquerade as allies only to effect total betrayal in the final hour. In other words, the confidence trickster from those tiny islands in the forest. The Nipponese. Ah, so he's a communist and racist. Yeah, that makes more sense. What? Did he just really say that? Iris! Iris, por favor! No! Who could have known that he meant me? I actually managed to work that out too. Thank you, Iris. I cannot get mad at Iris, but like, that was so funny. Oh, I'm crying. I'm crying. Total betrayal? What are you talking about? Wait, was this... Maybe Kazuma has something to do with Band 6? And he was like, oh, I will meet you like in your nation or something, but then he died and failed to complete that promise. Man, this makes no... What is going on? Language. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Do not worry. Hey, Victor, welcome in. How are you doing? We just found out that Band 6 is both communist and racist. So take that however you will. That torrid look of hatred in Lord Band 6's eyes. That directed solely at me? Or was he talking about all Japanese people? Like, language mayas. I will send you a pic. Please watch it. Okay, I will watch it later. No, don't fight in chat, please. It was perfectly fine. The judge, the poor judge is like, why did I even ask? Why did I get into this?
Another mill is getting explanation, Lord Band 6.
Wait, hold up. I'm getting a picture. Victor, what the fuck? I'm not going to comment on it on stream. I will talk to you later about this.
Still, the Judeas...
No, I'm sorry. I cannot do this, boy. Like,
The judiciary welcomes the return of the so-called Reaper of the Bailey, feared by all London's malefactors. I cannot, I'm dying.
your lordship is too kind. It's a beauty mask, but it looks like something else. No, Victor, no, Victor, no. You don't have to explain it in chat. This is between you and me. Oh my god. This is what I have to deal with every single day with these people. Nah, I love you guys.
Now, jurors, the 6 of you have been selected at random to represent the will of the people in this trial.
Ooh. The guy on the right side. Hello. That is literally the Russian that was like on the second case. Well, it wasn't a trial, but you know, on the second trial there was like the Russian girl who wanted to who was dressing up as him. What is he doing here? At least it's not Goatsy. Aye.
Are you ready to hear the evidence placed before you and determine the guilt or innocence of the defendant?
Former Lieutenant, how do I do his voice? Former Lieutenant in the British Army here, don't you know? Chaps like me were born ready.
Clean crockery, clean cutlery, and a clean conscience. His lordship's motto, it's very appropriate here, I think.
Everything will be stereoscopic in the future. Absolutely everything. And I'm ready for it.
I don't understand it. I can't have left it in there. It's not possible, but could I have?
Oh no, is this guy the guy who operated on Sholmes?
I'm indispensable in society. Stop. We will centric future weights. Stop.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. Do I want to do a very bad accent for this guy? He left a staple inside Sholmes. Oh no. Good day. I am visiting London for sightseeing. I would like to take bus to Crystal Tower, please. He has a mouse. I love the mouse.
Is something wrong, Bruno?
Oh, not exactly. It's just... I'm fairly sure I recognize these euros. Almost all of them, in fact.
Really? Funny coincidences like that do happen from time to time, don't they? But it is quite strange. The Euros are chosen at random from London's 6 million inhabitants, you know.
6 million, wow. So I've been led to believe. But something tells me I'm being duped.
Very well. Now, Lord Van Six. The court calls upon the prosecution to introduce the facts of the case.
As you wish, my lord. Allow me to begin with a word of warning to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury. In short, there has never been a more self-evident case of cold-blooded murder. But this is an Ace Attorney game, so it will probably get very complex very soon. The victim, Mr. Pop Windybank, proprietor of a pawn shop in Baker Street, was shot from behind and died instantly. The prosecution presents this photographic print of the crime scene. As the court will observe, there is a single bullet wound just below the gentleman's left shoulder.
So I'm already thinking, like, maybe he went inside to check on Gina or something because he heard the sound. And then the true culprit shot him from behind, pushed him in and closed the door. Then shot Sholmes and ran away. Maybe that's what happened here. I'm already like thinking about how the true crime could have happened.
The evidence suggests that the bullet pierced the man's heart, resulting in near instant death. Moving on to the findings of Scotland Yard's coroner. His report states that the bullet entered the body on a rising diagonal trajectory.
Why? Why would we? Why? Why are we talking about directions now? I don't. This is not. I'm not. This is not physics. I refuse to do this. And what's that supposed to tell us?
It means the victim was likely shot by someone significantly shorter in height than himself. Someone like the accused, you might say. The prosecution wishes to present the autopsy report and crime scene photograph as evidence, my lord.
Indeed, the court accepts. Hand them to the bailiff, please.
The autopsy report has been entered into the court record. There are no other signs of trauma. Trauma. I read in Spanish for some reason. The crime scene, okay. Just a moment, man 6. I'm going to examine this first. Coroner, Dr. Stevens. Details of victim, Pop Windybank, male, pawnbroker on Baker Street, 16th of April, 1 to 1:30 AM. Reporting party, Ryonosuke Naruhodo. Oh yeah, because I called the... He was shot by a dwarf! Yeah, that's it. That makes total sense. Post-mortem findings. Single bullet wound in upper half of victim's back. No other visible signs of trauma. Autopsy findings. Instant death from a posteroanterior bullet wound to the heart. The bullet entered the body from the back on a gently rising diagonal trajectory. And is there like... I'm looking at his butt. Maybe there's like something in his like hand. Like, I don't know. I'm just talking for just. No, Empirical Woodland. We cannot give up. No. Clearly shot by Iris. No, Pura. Oh wait, by Iris. I thought you meant Gina. No, yeah, it's Iris. Yeah, absolutely. Take her in. Okay, I'm sorry.
I now ask the court to turn its attention to this plan of the establishment, where the incident occurred. The proprietor was, wow, this word is very difficult to say, was found in the storeroom where he kept articles pawned to him. A windowless room with a single point of entry, a door to the main shop that was found locked. In this sealed chamber, there were only two persons present. The victim, Mr. Windybank, and the accused.
Why was juror number 6 praying?
It may further interest the court to know that when the accused was discovered at the scene, she had in her hand the gun used to fire the fatal bullet.
Well, that's that then, isn't it?
Nothing more to say. Isn't that grubby little girl a pickpocket anyway? She's one of those filthy drafts that lives in the slums in the East End. Oh well, it was only a matter of time before she got blood on her hands then. What are the Euros waiting for? The girl's wealthy as hell. We can't jump to conclusions here. We mustn't assume her guilt because of what she has to do to survive. My learned Nipponese friend. It is you who mustn't jump to conclusions. The prosecution has barely begun presenting its case. Oh, they're going in hard. Okay, let's get ready for this. Conveniently, this appalling act of murder did not go unobserved. There were witnesses.
Good gracious!
After their testimony, this girl's true nature will be exposed. Pitiful pig purse, or cold-hearted killer. I disagree. You disagree with what, Ruparo? Here's to establishing the truth. Wow, she's so smug. She's like, I don't even care, bro. I'm just vibing here. It could have been a mole. Exactly. Those moles with their little pesky claws, taking guns and shooting people. They are a plague, I'm telling you.
The court will take the floor plan and the firearm into evidence. And then to the bailiff, please, Lord 1-6.
At once, my lord. The crime scene floor plan has been entered into the court record. Windybank's revolver has been entered into the court record. A gun belonging to the victim, Mr. Windybank, that Gina was holding when she was found unconscious. There are signs of a single discharge. This isn't good. You can say that again. Let's examine this. I like something written over here. This is Mr. Windybank's gun. The cylinder is completely empty.
Mr. Windybank always used to keep this gun to hand on his shop counter.
Yes, but only ever with a single bullet loaded. I understand.
That's right. To keep all the pawn articles that were in his car safe.
But his one bullet was fired that night, and the poor man lost his life. Was he protecting his shop, I wonder? When to keep the articles safe? Is there like anything else we can guess from this? Oh no, it's the same thing. Okay. Yes, it's a mole epidemic out there. Alright.
I feel like the mood in here has turned very gloomy all of a sudden, Bruno.
I think that's because it has. Oh my god. Let us begin. Bring forth the witnesses to the foul murder of Mr. Pop Windybank on the 16th of April of this year. Are we seeing the same thing? Band 6. Band 6, my guy. My dude. I want Band 6 to start yanking his clothes off one layer at a time. Same. But also, Band 6, what the fuck? I'm very sorry to judge on appearances, but those two guys were very sus. I'm very sorry for saying that. Witnesses, state your names and occupations for the court. What voice should I give this guy? Okay, hold up.
Name's Naskin. Name's Nash Skulkin. Occupation is body. Professional body. Name's Ringa Skulkin. Occupation Sam him. Tobias Gregson. Scotland Yard Inspector.
There is something deeply wrong with them. They look like they are high as shit. What voice did I give him? That's right. Or what they call. The three skulking brothers. Gregson is not amused. Yeah. Yeah, Gregson is not. They look like they are corpses being controlled by an ant colony. What are you looking at me like that for? Don't lump me in with you lot. Oh, blimey, that's cold. Don't you know what we're going through? It's our older bro. Lost contact with him we have. So we're scouring every city corner of the capital. And then last night, we come across you. Every spite of the bloke. In the dry wrinkle. Yes, nah, he is. There is a bit of him. So we decided there and then, what I cannot do these voices. What we was gonna do? We was gonna call ya Big Bro Sulky. Come on, leave it out, you two. Sulky skulking? And that's before he's run out of chips.
Well then, Inspector Sulky Gregson.
Judge. Begging your pardon, my lord, but the name's Tobias.
What I would like to know, Inspector, is what you are doing in the witness stand.
The Skulking brothers are currently under arrest, my lord, on suspicion of theft.
Thieves are they, these three?
Gregson is like, please let me go. No, my lord, begging your pardon, but please don't let me in with this lot.
2 nights ago, these two brothers illegally entered an establishment with intent to burgle. In the course of their nefarious activities, they became embroiled in a far more sinister crime.
By Jove, you mean to say? What an extraordinary coincidence.
Indeed, my lord. While attempting to burglarize the pawnbrokery, they witnesses its proprietor's murder.
Okay, sorry, I'm like...
Order! Order!
The various trespasses of these brothers is not the subject of today's proceedings, though they will naturally face trial in the very near future.
With your lordship's permission, I would like to remain in the stand to keep these gents on the straight and narrow.
Of course, Inspector. Skeptical as I am about the caliber of these witnesses, I will permit them to take the stand.
Mr. and Mr. Skulkin, you will now testify before the court. Describe the events of the night in question, and what exactly you saw.
Happy to. Because Skulkin's never skulking. No, he's not doing that. Get out of it! Okay, I don't know if I'm going to like keep up with their voices. This is going to be tough. Illegal entry. I was walking down Baker Street in the small hours, and the gap's door was ajar, you see. It was like some kind of sign, begging for us to go inside, and it was. But once we got inside, God blimey lummy, we heard a gunshot from the back room. We went to see what was what, but the door was locked from the inside. We never done nothing, governor. We never took nothing. We just left there up the dot, nice and quiet.
A terrible coincidence, it would seem. At the precise moment, these miscreants, I cannot pronounce this word.
Is it miscreants? I'm going to say it's miscreants.
Entered the property, and even more sinister crime was afoot.
The witness's testimony is consistent with the crime scene in every detail. The door providing access to the storeroom from the main shop was indeed locked from the inside. And within, only the victim and the accused were found.
guilty!
No.
I must say, it does appear to be an overwhelmingly simple case. Still, the defense may cross-examine the witnesses now, of course. Counsel, if you please. Counsel?
Yes.
What's the matter, Runo?
Sorry, I was just stunned into silence for a minute by the blatant lies being told by that pair in the stand. I know that it's all nonsense, because I saw it with my own eyes. I will just have to expose their testimony for the pack of lies it is. Runo, I forgot. Can you, tell me again what happened? Runo, please. It's been 5 weeks already. Alright, let's see. Walking down Baker Street in the small hours, and the Gap's door was ajar, see? Okay. The front door of Winnie Banks was ajar, you say? What time of night was this? Must have been about 1. Right, Ringo?
Yeah, I'd say so. Right, Sulky?
How would I know? The place would have been shut at 1 in the morning. Just like every other shop in town.
Well, it was pitch black inside, it's true. It is right, Ringo. I'm not so sure, Nash. I seem to remember a little light burning inside. What about you, Sulky, me old mucker?
Leave me alone. There definitely was a small lamp burning inside. That is what alerted us to the situation in the first place. And when this gentleman ventured into the open establishment, the accused, Miss Gina Lestrade, already had the muzzle of her gun trained on the unfortunate victim.
Objection.
That is pure conjecture. Huh, perhaps. But it changes nothing. These brothers inadvertently wander into the middle of a cold-blooded murder. Simply because they found the door to the victim's establishment open and ventured inside. Right, that's what happened. Some kind of sign. Do you just go inside all of the open doors that you find? What are you trying to suggest? That you had to go in?
Well, God moves in mysterious ways, they say. Don't they, Ringo?
I just realized these two guys are basically Wario and Walui if they were British.
They do, Nash, they do.
I keep changing their voices because I am not consistent, I'm very sorry.
Must have been some sort of providence, I reckon.
God's will often presents itself as the whim of thieves, does it?
It weren't no whim. I'm dead sure of that. It weren't, Nash. It weren't. Like we said at the time. You don't just find doors open in the middle of the night. Like that. Nah, there's no two ways about it.
It was a sign that our long-lost brother was inside.
They're not very good liars, are they?
Well, you can't deny it. It led us to a bloke what just looks like a bra. I said, cut it out. Soy gay. Hola gay, soy papá. Hi gay, I'm dad. Those chips are getting a chompy today. That one who was inside, called Blimey Lammy, we heard a gunshot from the back room. Hi gay, I'm potato. Wait, I thought you were Blue Parrot. I thought you were a parrot. A gunshot, you say? Just the one. Are you sure about that?
Yep, just the one, Governor. I can swear to that. It was nuts, it was. Is that right, bruv?
The firearm used belonged to the victim himself.
Yes, Mr. Winnebank, he always used to leave his gun laying around on the counter.
Right, I remember. So brave for you to come out as a potato. No! Soy... Vale. Has traducido papa. Okay, you translated papa to potato. Okay. Right, I remember.
When we examined it, we found the revolver was completely out of round.
That makes sense. Mr. Windibank always used to say he only ever kept a single bullet loaded.
That's true. I remember him saying that as well. But there were like there was like the bullet on the calendar, which I don't know if I have it around here. I don't seem to have the... Okay. Okay, so...
Though we can see with considerable certainty, not only a single round was discharged from the firearm used as the murder weapon.
Yes, my lord, we can.
And I should remind the court that the firearm in question was discovered in the hand of the accused.
Guilty!
End of the thread. Wonderful. Yeah, I need to prove that there was a second gunshot. I went to see what was what, but the door was locked. Do you mean the door between the main shop and the storeroom? If my learned friend is having difficulty grasping the situation, perhaps a drawing would help. Excluding the shop's entrance from the street, there is only one other door, that of the storeroom.
Of course, there was only a little oil lamp burning, not much to see by. And the door was indeed behind a curtain at all.
That's right. When we arrived, the door was mostly obscured by the curtain.
Tell me, why exactly did you try to open that door? Eh?
Any normal petty thief would run at the sound of the gunshot, I should think.
Oh, well, your turn to rabbit, Ringo. Well, Ash, yeah. I suppose, you'd have to say that went normal, eh?
Broadly speaking, humans respond in one of two ways on hearing a gunshot or scream. The timid flee, gripped by fear, while the courageous investigate to see if they might help. These gentlemen are of the latter inclination. My learned Nipponese friend, it would seem, is of the former.
Alright. Somehow I just proved that I was a coward that night.
Thank you, counsels. So I believe we all understand that the door was locked and could not be opened. Proceed, witnesses.
We never done nothing, Governor.
Oi, Governor.
It's left after that, nice and quiet. You didn't do or take anything. Is that your story?
Well, it was a bit lame as soon as when it did.
It was not, it was. You didn't even have the time to pull me ducks out of me Lucy lockets. So with no time to take your hands out of your pockets, you just left, nice and quietly, you say.
That's right, Governor. Nothing we hate more than violence. Meat-loving nibblers, we are not bludgers.
Weirdness, we are. Never even pulled me dukes out of me Lucy lockets. So, you would clearly like us to believe. Come again. As you fled from the pawnbroker's that night, did you not run into anyone else? And did you not fire a gun at that person?
Saints alive! They fired the gun, you say?
Ah! Blimey, Governor! You ain't telling us it wasn't you in the doorway.
It was.
Why the bleeding Nora? Didn't you mention that before?
You were armed with a gun. And as you fled the scene, you fired that gun. At London's greatest detective, Sherlock Holmes. He shot the great Mr. Holmes? I did hear that actually. There was a rumor he had been rushed to the hospital. The great Holmes? That's beyond the pale. On the night in question,
This pair were arrested by the police within minutes of the discovery of the crime scene. Their suspicious countenance rapidly gave them away. And when searched, a firearm was indeed found in their possession. Furthermore, the barrel showed signs of a shot having been fired from it. The prosecution invites his lordship to examine the firearm recovered from these brothers.
Yes, indeed. Remnants of powder are on the muzzle, as you say, Counsel. The court will hold this weapon as evidence.
Skulking Brothers' gun has been entered into the court record. No, my learned Nipponese friend. Hold up and I want to examine this first. So, there's ammunition still loaded in 5 of these revolvers' 6 cylinders.
It tells us that only a single shot has been fired from it.
Exactly.
The bullet that hit Harley, in fact, isn't it?
Yes. It happened almost as soon as we had walked in through Windybank's door.
I'd make those brothers pay.
Ooh, she's getting angry. Anything that we can deduce from this, from anything else? No, doesn't seem like it. Yes? Here's to you successfully presenting the evidence. Or yes, there are telltale signs of spent powder on this gun, and a single bullet missing from the cylinder. But the prosecution demands evidence that it was fired at the scene of the crime under scrutiny in this trial. Well, I don't need evidence, because I was there. that's not how it works, Bruno. However, the rest of us in this courtroom were not. If the defense fails to provide evidence in support of its trash claim, we shall have no choice but to toast your incompetence and move on. Okay, let's see. We have the redemption ticket. We have the paperwork. More blood. Mr. Mason's blood. Yeah, we have this, so we can maybe present this. This is probably Sean's. Alright. Evidence that these two fired that gun before they left Windybanks that night.
The court demands that all claims are affirmed with clear proof. What evidence shows that these witnesses unloaded a firearm in the pawnbroker shop that night?
It has to be this, right? The evidence is in this portfolio.
What on earth have you there, Counsel?
During the course of our investigations, we discovered a number of bloodstains. Not trusting the police to do the job they're trying to do. How arrogantly Nipponese of you. Well, anyway, we analyzed all the blood samples we found and recorded the results in this portfolio.
And you claim to have the evidence the court is demanding therein.
Yes, my lord.
No more darling an end, Counsel. Present the pertinent evidence at once. What do you have in your portfolio that proves these witnesses unloaded a firearm at the scene?
Yep, it's this one.
What is that? Explain.
It's a photographic print taken at Windybank's pawnbrokery on the day of the incident.
In the scene of the crime, is it? Is that a bullet hole? And if my eyes do not deceive me, it appears the bullet is still lodged there.
Yes, as your lordship noticed, the bullet pierced Mr. Windybank's calendar. The date shown being the 16th of April, the very day of the pawnbroker's death.
The incident occurred at 1 hour after midnight. But this indicates that the separate shot had been fired sometime after the calendar had been set.
I cannot do this voice.
After the calendar had been set to the 16th.
That's right. And while it is irrefutable, the defense believes this is the credible evidence that the witnesses did fire a round from their gun in the pawnbrokers that night. Ah! Oh, he's standing on a little box.
Order! How does the
I'm sorry.
How does the prosecution stand, Lord Van Six?
Yeah, he's not very amused. If that is the direction my learned friend wishes to take, the prosecution has no objection. What? But you'll forgive me for flinging my hallowed chalice, aside in disgust at the repugnancy it exposes. Yes, on the night in question, these brothers entered the pawnbrokery illegally. And like the bold baddies that they claim to be, opened fire on the new arrivals before fleeing back onto the street.
Take it easy there, Governor. You're gonna land us in the soup.
We had a deal. You weren't going to get into them details.
Tell him, Sulky. Set the block straight. I have nothing to add.
So he knew, did he? And Six knew their testimony was almost certainly has exposed the extent of their crimes. Oh, but this is a trap, because now we have basically said, okay, so this bullet hole is from them, so they couldn't have shot the victims. So this is what Band 6 is trying to do. I think. It will seem now that I owe my learned Japanese friend a word of gratitude. What do you mean? What I mean is that you have helpfully confirmed an important fact.
To what fact do you refer, Lord Van Six?
As has been established, at this point of their arrest, a single shot had been fired from the brother's gun. However, that shot found its target in Mr. Jones. Then clearly these witnesses cannot be accused of the fatal shooting of the proprietor and victim. Ah! In other words, these two men have no material connection to the murder of Mr. Windybank at all. So that's it. You're literally missing. There we go.
That's it. It didn't have nothing to do with it. We didn't ask, we didn't. That's what I reckon.
Your crimes include unlawful entry, intent to steal, perjury, and, let us not forget, attempted murder.
Quite a catalog, eh, fellas?
Yeah. We're in for it now, bruv. Now then, let us take a moment to consider the aforementioned great detective, Mr. Sherlock Holmes. It was seen the man patronize the pawnbrokers in question somewhat regularly. Where is he going with this? Mr. Holmes appears to take pleasure in tinkering with eccentric machinery.
Eccentric? Says who?
Not me. Don't give me that look. He installed a pair of machines like this one in the victim's shop. The cameras, right. There were like cameras that did a photo every 30 minutes.
Oh! That's one of Carly's red-handed recorders.
Okay, hold up.
What is that, Counsel? It has the appearance of a photographic print contraption.
Eccentric while looking like that. Indeed. As your lordship has surmised, it is indeed a camera attached to a small timing device. Every half an hour, it automatically photographs the interior of the establishment. The idea being that if a thief were to break into the shop, he would be caught red-handed. The prosecution has obtained the photographs taken in by the device on the night in question. Oh, that's a lot of photographs. 8 PM. 8:30 PM. 9 PM. 9:30 PM.
As the court will observe, copious identical prints are produced in quite desultory fashion.
Rather prodigal, I feel.
In fact, there are 2 such devices in the victim's shop, my lord. If I may refer the court to the plan of the premises, the respective positions are here and here.
You say these cameras produce a print every half hour. I fail to see how that would help if the anticipated thief conducted his activities in one of the many 30-minute intervals.
One can only pray that the would-be criminal lingers, my lord. On the note in question, the witnesses apparently in the stand were not caught on camera.
That's a bit of fair check, eh, bruv?
The Lux loves us toast Culkin.
Witnesses, at what time did your trespassing begin?
Must have been after 1. Right, bruv? Must have been. Yeah, just gone 1.
In which case, minutes before these brothers entered this establishment. What scene might we expect to see within the shop? Let's examine the evidence.
This does not bode well.
Good lord. It's the defendant. Miss Gina Lestrade. I cannot do this voice today.
As the court can clearly see. Bruh. The accused's picture, gun in hand, facing the victim over the shop counter. No doubt coercing the proprietor to open the door to his storeroom.
Hold up.
Quiet! One can only too easily imagine the events that unfolded. The court will take this photographic print as evidence, if you please, counsel.
Photograph taken automatically by the red-handed recorder. Ugh. Okay, let's see. Ooh. So this is the ticket that had his blood. But the blood was on the other side. This is like... Why is this upside? Like upright? Anything else? Look, there's like Skelly over there. I don't see anything else weird from this. But yeah, this is like very important. Because of this. Yeah, the blood is on this side. Not the other one. Ugh.
In short, the accused is the only Oh, sorry.
Ugh, I need to sleep more.
The accused is the only person who could possibly have killed Mr. Windybank.
Ah! Bruno, please. I say, my lord. I say, my lord. Wonder if I might put in a word at this point.
Go ahead, Mr. Foreman.
Took a volley bullet in me in the Battle of Maywood. 1880, don't you know? The great for it and all, but forced to retire from service, sadly. Of course, a medal can never outshine the exploits of chaps like us on the battlefield.
Yes, Mr. Foreman. And what is exactly your point?
The judge is like, please stop telling your little war battles and get to it. Carry on the battle after retirement, you see. Battle of the daily life, if you like. And here I am now, leading this small squadron. 6 men, all good and true. And we all go down together, you mark my words. One for all, and all for one.
The ladies and gentlemen of the jury have reached agreement, have they? Is that what we are to understand?
Well, Mr. Foreman, it is not correct.
In a manner of speaking, yes. That is the Guardian Squadron's position, sir. Oh, what? No, it's too soon to make a judgment here. That report for the court, man. On the double. Okay. His lordship I'm sorry. His lordship insists on promptitude at all times. And that goes for making decisions too. I think you'll find the truth is as clear as day now. I could reach out and touch it.
I wouldn't have left it in there. I just wouldn't. But in all honesty, I can't actually remember.
It is unclear. Stop. No room for doubt. Stop. Truth no undeniable. Stop.
I am very sorry for brothers. They are unlucky.
Very well. I now call upon each member of the jury to state his or her learning in this matter.
Oh, leaning, sorry.
Announce your considered verdicts to the court.
Guilty.
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 Ooh, this does not bode well for us.
It does indeed appear that the jury is unanimous in its leaning already.
That photograph must be the definitive evidence that Gregson mentioned.
Shoot him.
No, of course not. My lord, the defense wishes to assert its right to a summation examination.
Very well. The court grants permission.
So, you refuse to admit defeat again? How unsurprising.
We shall proceed immediately with the summation examination. Mr. Foreman, are all members of the jury ready?
Absolutely, sir. Always ready for action, my chaps.
Very good. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you will each explain on what grounds you have determined the defendant to be guilty.
Judicial findings. The jurors' contentions. Man 6 is going to cause a fire on a day with his chalice a bit. Yeah, absolutely. All the evidence clearly points the finger of guilt at this young pickpocketing. Pocketian.
As a housemaid, I should like to see all filthy eyesores promptly and rigorously eliminated.
I think you'll find that if you look at that photograph in stereo, the truth will just pop out.
If I had left it in there, I should think there'll be repercussions by now.
Mind made up. Stop. Global radio transmission of verdict to follow. Stop.
In Motherland we say never judge by clothes, judge by head. I am convinced brothers are innocent.
Guilty!
No.
The circumstance of the crime and the evidence do indeed implicate the defendant rather comprehensively.
The storeroom, locked from the inside, in which the victim and the accused were discovered alone. And in the accused's hand, I cannot speak. Fatal revolver, the firing of which was heard by these witnesses.
Not to mention, this print. Take it from a chap who's seen action on the battlefield. That young girl's on the verge of pulling the body trigger. Thanks a lot, Mr. Sholmes.
Oh dear. Our these cameras were supposed to help, not hinder.
I'm afraid I think you have an uphill struggle ahead of you.
But Gina didn't shoot Mr. Windybank. Which means there's more to this situation that we've yet to see.
Agreed.
How are you reading my thoughts?
You have the floor, counsel. Proceed with the summation examination.
I need to drink some more water, hold up. Jury examination. The defense's rebuttal. Agüita. Give me like a second. Okay. You are Mr. Natsume's landlord, Mr. Garidep, aren't you? We really must stop meeting like this. Ah, you're that lawyer. Well, there's a turn up for the books. Yes, a turbulent time we had back then. Some extraordinary events took place at your house, that's for sure. You know, this is not the time to be reminiscing. We are literally trying to save a friend. Luckily, Mr. Soms and I were able to get to the bottom of it all. And we did rather a lot for you, didn't we? You don't know. I mean, obviously. I wouldn't be suggesting that therefore you should change or lean into not guilty or anything. Amazing. This guy, Runo really said, oh, he has a plan, he trusts in the plan, he has Bombero Torero plan, he's like a firefighter's plan, he's like, I'm going in, I am going to emotionally struggle with this guy, so he changes his leaning. Fabulous. Can't be denied, I suppose. The curse of the Garidep house was the talk of the town after that business. I just moved out. I couldn't get a bully soul to take up the tenancies. Oh. Fuck. I haven't had the heart to break the news to Johnny yet. By enough that the old girl's clapped up. Yes, can't be denied. He did do rather a lot. But not for us, that's for that certain. I suppose not. Of course. There can be no suggestion of that being the reason I'm leaning towards guilty here, obviously. But honestly, I really wish he'd pay more attention to the trial and less to juror number 2. Wait, Garidep? Garidep, please. Please, you have a wife. Come, Garidep. You are literally 80 fucking years old. What the fuck? Garidep, please. Gaslight gatekeep girl boss Runoir. Polishing the bench, I see. Again.
I mean, work is never done. Not a blemish must remain.
What exactly do you mean by filthy eyesores?
On my way to market for his lordship, I have to pass through the East End. The place is full of beggars, big purses, and craftsmen. The scum of the earth.
Classism in my video game. A little harsh, perhaps.
Let me be plain. If it were up to me, all those backslams would be made to say spick and span, or eradicated.
Whoa, you're not getting paid, please stop.
At least we have people like the great detective working to achieve these important goals.
You're referring to Mr. Sherlock Holmes?
That's right. I would like to keep abreast of his exploits by reading Rand's magazine in between my duties. He does wonders cleaning up London streets. In my opinion, he should be declared an honorary maid, the capital.
Why an honorary maid? Okay, you know what? Keep cleaning. Mr. Sholmes? A maid? Oh my god, Mr. Sholmes in a maid outfit. I am seeing the light.
It's really quite unforgivable. Other scum having the audacity to shoot our very great detective.
Minor detail. It was the 2 brothers in the stand who shot Mr. Sholmes, not the defendant. I'm sure that exists.
A minor detail indeed. They're all gutter scum as far as I'm concerned.
Ooh, this is ooh.
Well,
it just might be an idea to get our facts straight anyway.
Yes, alright. I shall amend my statement. Those brothers are the scum of the earth. They should swing for shooting the great detective.
No! Okay, he agrees with the shooting. Okay. Ooh, baby, this game is very good representation of the English, that's for sure. Ooh, 19th century English, let's go! Everyone was racist back then, everyone was racist, classist, everyone was like, it was a whole thing, and nowadays people still are, but you know, that's a whole thing. I agree with you. The shooting of Mr. Solons was an unforgivable act. But the purpose of this trial is to determine who shot the pawnbroker, Mr. Windybank.
I'm afraid you're splitting hairs, sir.
Sorry?
Whether it was the thieves or the big purse, you will still gather trash that shot the pawnbroker in the end. Waste that should be cleaned up and eradicated. You may consider opinion.
Thanks so much for sharing. Changing this mate's mind isn't going to be easy. Iris is like,
No. Shut the fuck up. It was one of those two brothers that shot Harley, wasn't it?
yes, without question.
Well then, I will never forgive them.
Oh, Iris.
Perhaps we can use this mate's statement to help us somehow, don't you think?
Yes, maybe let's listen carefully to what each juror has to say first. And you will find that if you look at the photograph in stereo, that will just pop out. What do you mean, look at the photograph in stereo? She's going to jump them when the trial is done. Sorry, what? Don't you know? If you look at the photograph in print normally, he has the same energy as the nerd explaining things gif. Nerd emoji explaining things. It looks as though the big pocket girl is about to shoot the victim, obviously.
Objection.
But there's no indication that the defendant ever fired the gun. All I'm saying is that if you look at the same print in stereo, it could reveal all sorts of new information. By any chance, are you a fan of stereoscopes? Ooh, how did you know? Let's call it a lucky guess. It never gets old, seeing the two prints merge into one before your eyes. It's extraordinary, it's captivating, it's the height of modernity. Of course. Oh yes, you will find that. I think you'll find that the stereoscope is here to stay. Giving us new perspectives we can only dream of before. It's the greatest invention the world has ever seen. If only it could give me a new perspective on this case, I might agree with you. But it does, Bruno, there's like a little detail in there. What exactly have you been muttering about all this time, sir? You keep talking about having left something somewhere or something like that.
Oh, so sorry. As you can probably tell, I'm a surgeon.
A surgeon? That totally passed me by. Bruno, please. If you look at the photograph, it looks like the girl is about to subdue the man. Yeah, exactly that.
Of course, people conducting surgery in this country aren't considered to be doctors.
Oh no.
Even though me and my kind are at the forefront of the medical science. The real brains in the field.
So, what is it that you think you've left behind?
Well, that's embarrassing to be honest. You see, I was operating on someone yesterday. Nothing went in through the abdomen. But when I had finished the procedure, I couldn't find my scalpel anywhere.
Please don't tell me you operated on Sholmes. What? Did he? Really not.
Exactly. Surely not, you say to yourself, don't you?
Worrying, isn't it? You knew it.
No. That's what's been troubling me this whole time. Could I really have left my scalpel inside the fellow's belly? No, of course I couldn't. So, there you have it. Like I said, a little embarrassing, really.
That's one way of putting it. The other is manslaughter.
That's exactly my concern. And seeing as this case appears to be all but sewn up, I need to focus on trying to remember exactly what I've sewn up elsewhere. And now, I'm sure I made sure everything was back as it should be. Well, as sure as you can be without being sure.
I'm sure you need to be more sure. Sholmes is going to die on the stand. Sorry, radio transmission? What do you mean?
Radio from the Far East. Stop.
Yes, from the Empire of Japan.
All communication with Far Eastern nations used to take place by mail. Royal Mail steamers take more than a month to complete the journey. But telegram, so we can send messages using electrical signs. Thousands of miles of cables have been laid along the ocean beds, connecting the entire world.
Thousands of miles of cable? On the ocean bed? It makes my head hurt just thinking about it. No, Blue Parrot, no.
You're well informed, young lady.
I'm keeping that.
But cables will soon become a thing of the past. Stop.
And just when I was starting to catch up.
Radio transmission is the future. Stop. Messages carried over airwaves to four corners of globe. Stop.
I'm pretty sure a globe doesn't have any corners.
Excitement growing. Stop. Atmosphere electric. Stop.
Right. Try not to wear out your fingers.
Era of wireless telegraphy. Stop. Driving technological revolution. Stop. And people say inventions like the stereoscope are the height of technology. But other people. I can't understand it. I really can't. They're just silly toys.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Juror number 3. Sorry to interrupt when you're obviously fuming, but... What? Do you perhaps have something to say about juror number 5's last remark? As if I couldn't guess. Oh, you bet I do. Say that again. Go on, I dare you.
Goodness, are you talking to me?
I think he just might be. Yes. You think stereoscope are just toys, do you? Huh?
Absolutely. I mean, really. A machine to be photographed in 3 dimensions. Why on earth would you not just use your eyes to look at the world around you? It's all 3-dimensional.
What a great way to appease the man.
No, I'm sorry. The stereoscopes are of no practical use at all.
Destroyed. You just don't know!
Pardon?
I think you'll find that viewing a photograph through the stereoscope can unlock all sorts of possibilities. I'm obviously going to have to demonstrate.
What sort of possibilities?
Well, take a crime scene for example. If you had a pair of photographs from a crime scene that you could view through a stereoscope, it could reveal hidden clues you've never even noticed before.
What?
What are you doing here, Rono? Maybe we could look at it with a stereoscope.
Oh wait, no. This is the options. So we have this, this, and that. We also have this one. And this one. How about this print here? Should do the trick, I think.
Take that!
Alright then, you're number 3.
Are you saying you can do this with any two suitable photographic prints?
Of course I can.
Very well then. I would like you to demonstrate.
I'd be delighted to. Just give me one more print and I will amaze you all.
Oh, I don't have any more prints that look like this one.
Take that!
Wait, sorry? What do you mean one more print?
Oh dear, oh dear. You have this in the forest. And you know how a stethoscope works.
Oh no. What?
You need 2 photographs for the stethoscope. Remember?
Yeah, can we get...
You know, one for the left eye and one for the right.
Yeah, can we get one of those empty photos, please? Oh yes, I remember now. But the print we have from the pawnbroker is just a normal photograph.
No. I think you'll find that the clue is in the name. It's a stethoscope, not a monoscope. You always need 2 prints.
Thanks for the friendly explanation. Yeah, we need one of the empty ones.
Well, you'll be obtaining another print at some point later in this trial. I can always wait to this young man then.
He's like so excited and so nerdy about this stethoscope. It's amazing. I think you'll find that know-it-all expression is really starting to annoy me.
You see, the explanation is in the name.
It's very, very big, prideful nerd vibes. Oh, we need another shot from a slightly different location.
Hold it!
Can we get another one of this? Can it really show up new clues though?
And no as you try.
How about this print here? To do the trick, I think.
Take that!
Ugh, I was wrong. Yeah, we need another one, so... Alright.
Hold it!
Please tell me you're not a villain Bolshevik. The Russian revolutionary.
Revolutionary.
Duh. I believe there is such a rumor. It's just a rumor? As you see, I have an unfortunate appearance. I look like vicious criminal. Your words, not mine. Just want to point that out. People call me revolutionary, murderer, autocrat.
And which glove fits?
Good day. I am visiting London for sightseeing. I would like to take bus to Crystal Tower, please. Right, that didn't sound staged at all. You'll forgive me for having my doubts. To be treated like this as criminal all the time, it is very painful. People do not realize. But I have much sympathies for these brothers. People say they're criminals only because of how they look. The Skulking Brothers? Duh. Maybe they went inside pawnbroker's shop. But they have done nothing wrong. This is all what I want to say. The Skulking Brothers did nothing wrong that night? Alright, well first of all, that's one not so little misunderstanding I will need to clear up straight away. Tell me something, Iris. Bolshevik Russia's greatest most macist. Ah, Lupin. I mean, I love the mouse. I'm not going to lie, I love the mouse. The Euros are chosen as random from the inhabitants of London town, aren't they?
Amazing, isn't it?
In that case, how is it that there's a Russian tourist sitting among them who look for all the world like a revolutionary? You ruined it, I'm appalled and disappointed. Wait, how was I meant to say it? Bolshevik Russia's greatest mouse macist? Something, I don't know how to say that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I failed you.
I'm watching you.
Oh, Rasputin. Bobo, Bolshevik, Russia's greatest mouse macist. Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't. I'm sorry, okay. I would like to apologize publicly here all today. I'm sorry, Blue Parrot, for not getting the reference. I am very sorry. I will try to change for the best. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to keep going now. If I can change the minds of more than half of these 6 euros, it's over, party. The trial will be over.
But we know that Dino would never shoot anyone.
Yes, so we need to find contradictions in what these Euros are saying, and pit them against each other. I must be ready to go to whatever lengths I have to convince them of Gina's innocence. Alright.
Objection.
Those two statements clearly contradict each other.
Good lord! Explain yourself, counsel.
Oh my statement. Contradictory.
Contradict. C-O-N. You're number 6. You've got the wrong end of the stick. I do not have stick. I have mouse. He's moving. I always like. I like this shot. I always like when Bruno gets to move. As your number 2 said earlier, the skulking brothers fled the scene on the night in question. They fired a shot from their revolver.
Yes, they shot poor Mr. Sholmes in the abdomen. I understand.
Surely you're not going to tell the court now that you didn't hear. Abdomen. Abdomen. A-B-D. Sir? Sorry. My English is still learning. You are telling the court you didn't hear? Forgive me. I did not hear. Ugh. Oh, here is word. Abdomen. Part of person's body containing stomach and other vital organs. If this is what you mean, use the same plain English. I am Russian, not native speaker. I thought it was a good idea to let this man be on the jury again.
Little mouse.
So, you are telling me these brothers who look like criminals were lying. They said before, we never done nothing, but the truth is, they shot detective. Duh. This is double negative. Yes, that's exactly right. No, not the mouse. Lying is wrong. Especially when lie is said by a person who looks like criminal. Coming from you, that seems surprisingly prejudiced. This means, when they said we never took nothing, maybe it was also a big fat lie. Is this true? Well, according to the police report, no stolen goods were found, so... Enough. I trust no one now. It's not the mouse's fault though, sir. I must see with my own eyes. I must investigate crimes in myself. I'm afraid I won't be
Bruno, easily.
Sorry?
With the Prince of Harlem's red camera recorder.
Ah,
You compare the print that pictures DNA and the next print from half an hour later. We'll be able to see straight away if anything was taken or not. Oui, Mr. Prosecutor.
tut. Calling on the prosecution in the middle of a summation examination of all times. The print showing the accused threatening the victim after she broke into the shop is this one. Following this, the victim and the accused moved into the storeroom. Meanwhile, the skulking brothers entered the shop and summarily heard the fatal gunshot ringing out. Sadly, none of these events were captured on film. This is the print produced by the camera half an hour later, after the brothers' flight.
been taken.
That does seem to be the case. I can't notice anything obviously missing in the second print.
So, the brothers who look like criminals told only one lie. They shot man, but they stole nothing.
It would seem so, yes.
Good. No, not good. You were right. I did not understand the situation. Now I know brothers have lied. I think it is very important to continue with trial. Oh, okay, just like that. Thank you.
Hey, well done, Bruno. The balance is shifting.
Well, it's a start, I suppose. There must be way more in what these jurors are saying that I can use to expose the truth. And if I can do that, we just might turn the situation to our favor still.
Thank you, Counsel. Continue with the examination. And kindly hand that new photography print to the bailiff to be filed as evidence.
The post-shooting photograph has been entered into the court record. Another print in the court record. I wonder if we can make use of that.
Oh, we know what to do. In Lake of Lies are many dead fish. We must find truth. Therefore I say not guilty verdict.
Alright, let's show it to the guy.
Hold it!
Can we swap new clues though?
Don't know unless you try. How about this print here? You should do the trick, I think.
Take that!
Alright then, juror number 3. Are you saying you can do this with any two suitable photography prints?
Of course I can.
Very well then. I would like you to demonstrate.
I'd be delighted to.
Just give me one more print and I will amaze you all.
Take that!
Alright, these two prints were both taken with the same camera, in Windybanks on the night in question.
Ah, yes, I see.
Tell me, Mr. Lawyer, do you know how stereographic images work? Do you understand the principle? Well, I think so. I did have a lesson only yesterday. Left and right eye images need to be the same, only with a slight shift in the position of some objects. Then, when your brain merges the two images together inside your head, it notices the shift, as if it were depth. Yes, exactly.
Sorry, I need to drink some water first.
Oh, okay.
That's... it is that small shift in between certain objects in the two pictures that's really important.
So what happens if you use two photographs that are exactly the same then?
No, obviously that wouldn't work at all.
Not for seeing the scenes three-dimensionally anyway.
Oh! Of course, now I see.
Ah, I think the young girl has discovered the secret.
I have.
Can you uncross your eyes before you tell me?
Have another look at these two pictures from Harley's camera, Bruno. Go on.
Alright. Alright, let's see. I mean, so far, the only difference that I'm seeing is that these two aren't here. Oh, this is broken. Yeah.
Can't see that there's really a really obvious difference between them.
Of course there is. There are two people in the first and no people in the second.
Well, yes, you can see that straight away. But now, try looking at the pictures in three dimensions.
Alright, I'll give it a go. So, to start with, you have to close your eyes and then try to make the two pictures overlap exactly. Let's see if I close my eyes I can make the quill pens from each picture overlap in the middle. Wait.
Bruno?
I mean, not me, but I think I saw the difference. Ah! What's going on with these two pictures? Some of the things on the counter they sort of jump out at you. No. not the judge. Immediately followed by man 6 actually using the device to see it. Oh my god, this game is... I love this.
Yes. That's it, you see. That's the other amazing power of stereoscopes.
Oh, other amazing power?
Something going to explain this black magic, eh? Why did you do some of the things on the counter seem to jump out like that? That you like that, I think you'll find it that if you consider the basic principle of the stereoscope, you will answer your own question.
Basic principles of the stereoscope.
As I said before, if you try to look at two identical pictures using a stereoscope, it won't work at all. It's the slight shift in the position of certain objects that lets you see the pictures three-dimensionally.
In other words, even though at first glance it seems that the objects on the counter haven't moved at all between the two pictures, yeah, they have ever so slightly. They are like pushed back to the right on the right picture. This shows that actually there must have been slight shift in their positions.
There must have been. Now hold the fire there, sir.
So, are we thinking that this trial, because this game originally released on the 3DS, was made thinking about the 3DS, quote-unquote 3D effect? Because surely it must work on that console, but not here.
Got a reasonable grasp of this whole cross-eyed business now, I would say. But why the devil does this shift between the two prints exist in the first place? Well, what's the answer, fellow? Come on, you're the cross-eyed master.
What? Me? I haven't even the first idea.
You know, Bruno, it's quite simple.
It is?
Just think it through step by step. The first photograph was taken at 1 AM. Then, 30 minutes later, the second photograph was taken. But the position of some items on the counter appears to have shifted slightly in the interim. So that means...
Means that something in the half-hour interval. Someone must have tampered with the things on the counter.
Snookers! Someone tampered.
Information! Stop! Not mention your testimony so far. Stop! Yes. We've had to go around in circles a little here, it seems. But I'm starting to see what I should be aiming at in summation examination now. Ladies and gentlemen, the question is now clear. We know of the items on the counter that were moved. But by whom? Are you suggesting you might know? Of course. I can tell you right now who is responsible for the almost imperceptible shift in the items on the counter. Oh boy. They even look like they are even looking at the same place. I couldn't have. Maybe it was Sean's. So it's either Sean's, or Windybank, or Gina, or any of these two. So Sean's maybe... No, Sean was like on the floor. Maybe it was Windybank searching for the key, or maybe it was Gina searching for something. Chat, what do we think? If anyone has any ideas, feel free to drop them in. It is ever so slightly different. I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea either. It could have... No, it couldn't have been the police. Yeah, professional body, yeah. I think you missed their introduction earlier. Windy Bank? Probably.
Take that!
But clearly, it was the work of the... No. It's... Yeah, no. Nothing happened, nothing to see here, folks. Has to be one of these, right?
Take that!
It was the witnesses currently in the stand. The Skulking Brothers. Wait. This does not agree with what the brothers said in testimony before. They said they did not even have time to pull Dukes from Lucy Locket. My phrase book says Dukes is meaning hands, and Lucy Lockets is meaning pockets. But this is another lie? Is this what you're saying? Yes, I'm afraid so.
Now hold on a minute. You can't be sure of that.
I quite agree. The QFC is the common big purse after all. It's perfectly possible she went through the things on the desk, see what she might steal.
Poor Russian, he's appalled. He's like, I trusted you. Yeah, he can't believe people would lie. Exactly, he's like, I trusted you, and you betray me like this.
I think that's unlikely.
And why exactly? As you can see from this photographic print, the defendant was pointing a gun at the victim. Well, more likely she was pointing it at the ceiling, but you know. It was same, as my learned friend indicated, that she was coercing Mr. Windybank to open the storeroom door. In other words, Miss Lestrede's interest lay within the storeroom, not in the maid shop, giving her no reason to touch anything on the counter. All of which points to one thing. The Skulking Brothers have omitted key facts in their testimony.
But the kiss is a big purse. Come on, gather trash. We're looking any further for the wrongdoer here.
Because the Skulking Brothers are thieves, madam. No better, in fact worse, than a big purse. Ooh, we're using her own logic against her. Let's go. I believe that these brothers were looking for something on the victim's counter that night. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if you would condemn the defendant on the grounds that she's a pickpocket, would it not at least be right and proper to thoroughly scrutinize testimony given against her by two thieves?
Well said. I, for one, would like to hear more from that shady pair.
Doctor? Can you all see now? I think you'll find the stethoscopes and playthings. You've seen their extraordinary potential firsthand.
Offer delivery. Stop. Must purchase after trial. Stop. Will return home via Regent Street. Stop.
Well, it would seem this trial has yet to run its course. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury have declared the inclinations via the mighty scales of justice. I hereby call this submission examination to a conclusion, with the balances altered in the defendant's favor. 2 lean to guilty, or lean to not guilty. Accordingly, the jury is with a consensus. And I order this trial to continue.
Oh, by the way,
What?
you should hold on to this one. You never know when it might come in useful.
Twice in one trial would be unuseful, surely. But alright. The stereoscope has been entered into the court record.
Lord 6. You will instruct the witnesses that the court demands additional testimony from them.
I'm sure it won't spoil the bouquet to do so, my lord.
I've won myself another chance to prove the pair about their activities that night at least. I won't stop probing them until I've proven that Gina is innocent. To be continued. Yes, please. Here. Hold up, I'm going to like take out real quick something. Let's see. I think we can keep going for like maybe a couple more minutes or maybe not. It's been like too much and I need to like get some sleep. So we'll probably be leaving it here. Whenever the game lets me, of course. Alright. Back to title. Alright, that was it for today. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you Parrot, Victor, Dybel, PC Gamer, Imperial Woodland. Thank you everyone for dropping by and just chatting with me for a little bit. It's been very fun. And I hope to continue playing. Well, next week I have no idea if next week I will be able to because there's like a lot of unique work that I have to do, but I will try. I will try my best. Okay, thank you so much for being here. There's like... You don't thank the bot? That bot is working for me. But yeah, thank you. Thank you, Nightbot. Not like anyone we can raid. Rescue is not live just yet. So... Who can we raid today? I mean, oh, the Scambot. Thank you, Scambot, for being here and dropping one chat before leaving forever. Your sacrifice will not go unnoticed. Let me send you back to the... There we go. Thank you everyone for being here. We're going to go raid Big Scared, who is also a real nice streamer. And let me check real quick. They use they, she pronouns. So let's go raid them. Alright. How do I do raid? I forgot how to do raid. Big Scared. There we go. I think that should do it. Alright, perfect. Thank you everyone for being here. Hope to see you on the other side in Big Scare stream. And if not, that's perfectly fine. I will probably leave in very quick because I'm like very tired. But let's get going. See you everyone. Bye.